districts around the country face the same problem. The lack of enough secondary schools to cater for thousands of grade 10s that sit for the national examinations each year. Many students do well, but due to the limited number of spaces at the upper secondary level, they tend to be pushed out of the formal education system. This is sad, but true. To give an example, provinces like Northern and Gulf have only 2 secondary schools each to cater for the whole province. The more remote the district, the harder it becomes for students who are left out to further their education through other means. This term of parliament has seen many MPs of government and the opposition realizing this fact and making attempts to fix the problem. One of such is the Telefomin High School in the West Sepik province, which has been elevated to a secondary status through the efforts of local MP Solan Mirisim. The Telefomin district administration went out of its way to bring in secondary school inspectors and other relevant education personnel from Port Moresby to see and make recommendations accordingly. The Telefomin High School then received its secondary status in 2014.
When I was elected a member of Telefomin, I negotiated for secondary school. In 2015, first grade 11, 2016, first grade 12. And today is secondary school. You are now here.
Other districts in the country have done the same, with their provincial and district administrations under the leadership of local MPs pushing to ensure this burden of dropouts and lack of spacing is minimized. One of the latest that is currently going through this transformation is the St. Francis High School in Nuku, West Sepik province. The school is located quite a distance from the main station, with students and teachers having a hard time transporting their materials and rations due to the inadequate road infrastructure. The Nuku District Administration, under the leadership of MP Joe Sungi, made sure that, whilst working on the main highways, the district roadworks machinery cleared little road inlets that led to villages away from the main highway. The inlet leading to Nuku St. Francis High School was one of the roads that was fixed after almost 15 years of neglect. The school, in its appreciation, invited Mr. Sungi to officiate and celebrate with them.
Long school, he organized him one time, long. Here long same especially land Lomas Road. Bila tok tayo la yupla. Emol sa mami tok on mi come back long house law mama. This la school mi holy district one them also one district. Don't know. So mi come back long mama we am carry me. Na mi la tok sorry also amas pla. Jari go mi pla tram lo walking molar pla something. But now we must come back lo straight him. But
this was not the underlying concern of the school board and management. Their main agenda was to get assistance for the elevation of the high school into a secondary school.
As I am speaking, and now having big problem taking secondary schools, it has become a struggle for us, and we are still struggling at the moment. If Telefomin, Vanimo Green and Aitape Lumi can have a secondary status, why not Nuku? As the student leader and outgoing human resource of Nuku, would like to appeal to all the concerned citizens and stakeholders of our good district to push forward for a secondary school in our district.
A district leader assured the students and parents that work in this area was going ahead, and relevant authorities were being organized to visit the school to see if it was eligible for secondary status. In order to receive secondary status, a high school firstly has to meet certain requirements, such as infrastructure, spacing, accommodation for both teachers and students, amongst others. The high school has been promised that it will become a secondary school in the very near future.
But sometimes you go you a director, you or send on me, with me manager, I'll bring it up at the DB level. So you know all the school, don't even forget you, no. You will get 11 and 12. Sundown Provincial Education Board has plans for every high school to be converted into secondary school status. Walamo is one. Pamaya in the infrastructure area. Time already, we will get 11 and 12 too. But the focus is on this one and Asini. And time we got a PB meeting, we recommend for the boss in Moresby to come over. Or call him IMG. That officer will come and see the school himself on the spot and go yes or no. Last year he came with a no, don't come to St. Francis and don't go to Kasili. The answer is no. Time the ready here you come, you come next to the same people because you ready to you.
Mr. Sungi says his main agenda as per his election promise in 2012 was to connect the district via road network, a promise he has been striving to achieve with almost the whole district now connected. He said the idea is to connect the district first, then other services can easily flow in. The MP says education is very important to the growth of the district and the country, and he will do everything in his powers to ensure this important high school in the Nuku district gets the elevation it deserves. On this occasion, he presented 200,000 kina for further infrastructure development of the school. Mr. Sungi made it clear to all present that within the next 3 weeks, the District Development Authority would meet and allocate further funding towards the school's drive to get secondary status.
You players must meet the requirements. Now, me, providing one of DDI board members, providing funding, that's all. Then, but because timely, because people are not bringing money for this year yet. We let talk also money for this year, but people are breaking. People are bringing time we go on Parliament sitting on Tuesday and come back. Blah holding last DDA board meeting. So time people come holding last DDA board meeting, but people are bringing money. Now Nuku Central High School upgrade to 11 and 12 is on the first priority.
Many high schools throughout the country face this problem and would want to be given similar opportunities as well. But it all depends on the type of leadership that is in place. With the national elections around the corner, it would be up to the people to decide the type of leaders they want to put in Parliament to address some of these key issues, such as education.